Hey everyone, I'm Fun Figure Reviews, and I'm back here at you guys with another figure review. Alright, so as you can see, today we are here with Studio Series 51 Soundwave from Revenge of the Fallen. Now, yes, I know I'm late, but this figure just got reissued. So yeah, I found it at my local Target, and I'm like, holy shit. It either got reissued or they just had some left in storage. Either one. But yeah, nice product shots right there. And here's the actual figure. I love all the silver paint on this thing. It looks so good. It looks so good. This thing looks great. Nice painted in details there. This thing looks great. I like how they painted the inside here. They didn't really have to do that, but they did. Just nice. Headlights here. This looks so good. Of course I don't like this. Doesn't give him much of a back, but I don't know. I just think it's a little ugly from like right here. You know, it looks a little ugly, but whatever. He comes with one accessory, laser beak. Not really any paint. Pretty good molding. You know, they did mold it pretty well. But yeah, nothing else. That's basically it. You know, yeah, that's really it. There's nothing really too special. As you can tell, he looks really good. He doesn't look exactly like the product shots, right? Like the CGI renders, but then again, this is as close as we're gonna get because he still has to transform into a car. So this is still really good, you know, to me anyway. Like it's still very accurate in general, you know. Like this is as good as we're gonna get for a $25 figure, you know. This is as close as we're going to get him to look like the CGI render. So I don't mind. Definitely looks great. Let's compare him to some other Studio Series. We got another one from Revenge of the Fallen. And we got one from Gamerverse, Starscream. We're going to compare those two. They look pretty good together. He looks really nice compared to Bumblebee. Decent when compared to Starscream, but you know, it is what it is. Still look nice. Definitely going to be nice with my Decepticons. And next up we have for comparisons Megatron concept series and 86 Starscream. They look really good. I love how tall this Megatron is. Oh, this is funny, you know. But yeah, they look pretty good together, you know. Let's put that there. And that's pretty much it for comparisons. I really don't want to make the comparisons too long, and that should be good enough for comparisons. As you can tell, he sizes up decently well with a lot of other figures, if not really well. He looks great already. Now, with that being said, let's see how well he can articulate his joints. And spoiler alert, there is not much articulation to this guy. You'll see what I mean. It's the reason it's really hard to make stop motion with him, as you're going to see later on today. But, yeah. So first up, his head is on a ball joint, right? As you can see from right there. He can look up about this much, which is pretty good, actually. Can look down about that much. Side to side, not much. Right? You can get more side to side if you rotate the head up. But yeah. It's a bit, you know, meh. Arms can go all the way around. They can go out about, they can go out about this much. right? They can bend in about that much. He does have a bicep swivel right here. What was that? Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And so if you guys are wondering what happened, one of my figures basically fell off my shelf. So I had to go put it back up. Man, right as I'm recording too. That's so funny. It was my Chun-Li. She's like, I guarantee you, my Chun-Li's like, you know what? He's recording a video. This is probably the perfect time to fall. But yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. He has a bicep swivel right here, so he can go all the way around, bend his elbows up to about that much. No real wrist rotation outside from this, but that you would have to unplug this. And that's basically it. You can move these pieces up and down like so. Right? He can kind of T-pose. Weirdly enough, if you were to move this out of the way, he does. Oh, I thought he did. Never mind. For a second there, I thought he had a swivel right in here, but he doesn't. Never mind. But he can move his legs up and down. He can bend at the knee about this much, as you can see. No ankle rockers or anything. A little bit of a thigh swivel here. And that's basically it. Like I said, he's just a plain Jane when it comes to articulation. Like there's nothing at all special about this figure for articulation. Most likely a core class would probably have more articulation than this figure. You know, but that being said, still, I'm pretty sure if you're like me, the only reason you got him is for that nice car mode. That really, really nice car mode. But yeah. Now that being said, let's transform him into vehicle mode. Or, you know. So, first thing up, you're going to unpeg these, right? Each one of those from here. You're going to put the wrists in there by doing this. Right? And then keep this out. Alright. There we go. Next thing you want to do is rotate this around and don't connect it just yet. Alright, rotate this around, line all that up. Right? And then you want to just bring the arms up like so. And just clip that all into place. Right? Bring the arms up like so. And clip that all into place. And you should have something that looks kind of like this, right? Next thing you want to do is you want to come to the back of the car, right, over here, and just kind of unfold this entire thing. There we go. Next thing you want to do is come over here to the feet and just push these up. Oh wait, first you gotta untab it, sorry. Then you push them up. So untab, push up, and then you just basically rotate this entire piece around. Alright, rotate. There we go. Now I would recommend you connect these because it does make it a little bit easier in my opinion. Next thing you want to do is you want to disconnect this piece from this top piece, right, from the chest. You want to disconnect the waist from the chest. This piece, you got to be very careful because you could break one of these off and you don't want to do that. Like they are on ball pegs if you can kind of see in there, but you don't want to break this, you know. So I would recommend you're very careful with this. There we go. All right. And next thing you want to do is you want to come over here, fold these in like so, and then just kind of start rotating everything around very gently, all right? There you go. Rotating. Sorry, let me show you guys. Down here, basically all you gotta do, there goes my finger, is rotate that and just connect that in, and there you go. If you guys can see that. And it should look like that. Now this part confused me at first, but there's a very specific way you have to connect. You have to push this up in here in order for the arms to actually stay in vehicle mode, right? So you kind of have to just do it like this, almost at an angle, right? Like this. And that is how you do it, right? Because if you do it any other way, it won't, the arms won't fit in transformation. It has to be like this. Right? This pelvis piece or this bottom piece has to be tilted down like that. Oof. There we go. Now, all you got to do for this is pretty much just rotate the arms around and kind of just clip this arm in. Just kind of do all that. And you just do the same over here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's everything. There we go. And last thing you need to do is come over here to the head. You got to push the head forward like so, and then bring it back, which is interesting. And then you kind of just bring this entire piece up. Right? You gotta make sure these slide up in here so that way it fits nicely. There we go. And ta-da! There he is in vehicle mode. As you can tell, it looks really, really nice. Look at this. This silver. I like how they made this a beige because it really kind of pops. I don't know. I feel like it makes the vehicle pop. One thing I don't like is this. I really feel like they should have let this be tinted, but you know, that's just a small gripe for me personally. But it looks so good otherwise. It looks so, so good. This, I don't know about your guys' copy. For my copy, this doesn't exactly tab in all the way. Now, it doesn't affect the vehicle mode, but, you know, it's just issue on my copy. But as you can see, it looks really, really nice. Alright, let's bring the camera down. It does roll. Like, obviously it's harder to tell because this is a glass table, so, you know, it pretty much will just slide, but you can kind of see the wheels do kind of pick up some traction, which is pretty nice. And it does have a form of weapon storage, which is called the top of the car. Like, Laserbeak essentially just plugs in right in there, right? So, there we go. I guess Soundwave can now fly. Weird. But yeah, I think it's cool. Alright, now let's compare him to some other Transformers and their vehicular modes. Alright, so first up for comparison, we got Starscream. He's really big, so... Alright, let me scoot back the camera. There we go. There they are. 86 Starscream. Let's get him to the side. We got Game Reverse Starscream from There we go. They look pretty good together. Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. And then we got Studio Series Concept Art Megatron. There we are. And that's pretty much it for comparisons. As you can see, he stacks up pretty decently well. He's obviously small, but yeah, he looks pretty good next to the Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. Decent, I guess, against the Gamerverse. Okay against the 86. Kind of about the same for the Concept Art Megatron. But overall, I'd say he's really good. If I had to give this figure a final rating, I'm going to take points for articulation. So I'm giving it about a 7.5. It's just not super articulated, and I get it. There are compromises for the robot mode, but if you think about it, you could make that argument for the 86 Starscream and it still pulls its alt mode off. You can also make that argument about Hot Rod, but the thing is, Hot Rod is stupidly articulated and still transforms really nicely into a Lamborghini. So yeah, this figure really has no excuse for its articulation, in my opinion. But that being said, it's not a horrible figure. So I'll just put it at 7.5. It's a very comfortable rating. It's not bad. It's definitely better than good. You know, yeah, 7.5 is what I think it's at. Anyway, tell me what you guys think of my rating down in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoy the content I make, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Anyway, without further ado, have a great rest of your day. Peace. I'm out. See you later.